Whoa, what's happening, schemers and dreamers? It's your boy, Tiny Penis, here to tell you that we have merch, lots of it. We have hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, Percocets, anything you're looking for. The link is in the episode description and in the Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin Pod, or you could buy it online at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Check us out on Twitch at snackspot_se. The link will also be in the Instagram bio. We will be competing for the belt again. I'm hoping to take it home this time. You know, I'm sick of the fat man winning. I'm sick of Andrew's cute ass winning. We will be live streaming SmackDown next Friday at 8 p.m. And if you're interested in advertising in this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Welcome to the Schemin and Dreamin podcast, a.k.a. me and Ron Burgundy. Now, Ron, how you feeling today? I'm gonna kick my feet, Ron. So, yeah, our resident fat man is not here. He slept in till about 6 p.m. You know, just classic things. He's busy eating and jerking off and doing other fat man things, probably raising his cholesterol and shitting his brains out.
Probably.
I did come in with a topic today. I did come in with some topics. They are ridiculous. Well, it's just one thing, but I'm gonna give a little three story piece here. And Emily, you can help me out here.
Okay.
So for my first one, it happened yesterday. These all are about like the same topic. The other one happened while I was in high school, and the other one happened, I think, a year into college. So, which story would you like to hear first? The most recent, the farthest, or the one in the middle?
I want to hear what happened. You said it was today?
It was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, yeah, because you started to tell me a little bit. It sounded interesting.
Yes. So, at my job, we have to have 2 people to a room, and so I was training this new person, and that was about 3 weeks ago, I want to say it was. So today is Friday. We are recording, and she did not come in all week, and then she came in Thursday. She said she was very sick, so I saw her come in Thursday because my room is like right by where people come in to like, you know, take their coat off and start hating themselves at work. So she takes off her jacket, and I'm like, oh, okay, good to see her. And then it was about lunchtime, and I got my break at around 2-ish. So I come back from my break. I'm in the break room, and 2 of my coworkers are like, did you hear what happened to that girl? I was like, no, what happened? So we have iPads in each room. And so one of my coworkers who I'm say we're like, you know, like there's coworkers you could like talk to all day, and then there's other that you're like, fuck now, I don't really want to talk to them, and you know, say 2 words to them. Well, I talked to this person pretty often. I was like, so what happened? She told me that this girl walked into her room after the whole week of not being there, and she was about to go on lunch. So the other person came to like tag her out and like so she can go, and she's like, all right, been real, and she's like, all right, I'll see you after lunch, I guess. So she went and printed out the meme, the I'm a head out SpongeBob meme, and handed it into our managers and quit the job that way yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we hung the meme up in the break room.
That's awesome. How old was this person? Like our age?
Yeah, probably a couple of years older.
Uh-huh.
But she wasn't like that old. She was like probably like mid-20s, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she quit. Then I'm going to take it down a notch here to an even more wild one. This is when I worked at Tim Hortons.
Okay.
because fuck Tim Hortons, fuck that job. I was working there, and no, actually, I'm gonna save this one for last.
Okay.
So I was working at Chuck E. Cheese, and this girl and her sister got hired, and at the same time, so they both started together. And after a week, they fired her, and the sister quit. And everyone was like, "Why did you fire her?" And it turned out she failed the background check. Oof. She had a warrant out for her arrest for assaulting her boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Or something. Yeah. So that's the second craziest story, I think. Number one, I actually think the first one was probably crazier than that one. But anyway, number one, I was working at Tim Hortons. I was still in high school. And I would come in on days I would leave work early or school early. And I was training this new guy who was supposed to start in the mornings. And he was a big motherfucker. He was like 6'6". And I was training him. We were on the register all day. We were joking, having a great time, just fucking around. And then, one of the managers I went to elementary school with, and so she showed me the video because like we were friends. She showed me a video of him. He was chasing another man with a machete, and it was recorded and everything. And Tim Hortons actually kept him.
Oh my god!
He's continued to work there.
So he was chasing someone with a machete.
Yes, he had the machete in his hand.
Like in a just some other time, like a long time.
No, I think it was still going on. I think that happened after he was hired.
Yeah.
So he was just chasing a guy with a machete. It was electric.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are my 3 crazy job stories.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, basically every job I've worked at, I've seen some pretty wild shit, like Chuck E. Cheese, Tim Hortons. Yeah, I worked at this grocery store, too, called Orchard Fresh. It's gone now. It's closed. But this one time I was working there, and I was young. I was like 7. I want to say it was like 16 or 17. And it was kind of like a fancy grocery store. It was like all like healthy shit, like in Orchard Park.
Yeah.
And this one time I was in line. I was cashier, and this guy comes in, and he just throws me like this giant thing of meat. I'm like, all right, I scanned it. It was like $30, and I was like, all right, so do you want to pay a cash or card? And he just like looked at me, like just stared at me. I was like, all right, man. So you want to pay a cash or card? And he just kept staring at me. I was like, he was like opened up his wallet, just started laughing. I'm like, all right, I'm not buying this. So like, you either have to pay for it or leave.
Yeah. And
so he just like was just moving back and forth, and it was like, I want to say it was like the summer, or it was like getting close to it. It was like nice. It was like a Sunday. I was like, man, I'm gonna spend all day just fucking standing here with this drunk guy. And then my manager like pulled me aside, and they ended up actually arresting that guy.
Really?
Because he was trying to drive home hammered.
God.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But yeah, it was probably one of the craziest things.
Yeah, it's never good.
I wish we talked more about Rosemary Kennedy. I wish Ben was here for that.
I know. Yeah, I've been thinking about that ever since you brought it up. Once in a while, I'll just think about it again. And be like,
they locked her up.
God. It's pretty terrible.
People forget. I don't.
Not us.
No, not over here.
Not Schemin and Dreamin.
I also wanted to talk about this to see if our listeners believe it's true, because I do. But Vanessa Hudgens recently did an interview with Kelly Clarkson, and she says she has the ability to talk to ghosts. She accepts that she can hear things and see things, and the unknown is scary, but recently this gift and something that I have the ability to do, I'm going to lean into it. So do we think that she actually can talk to ghosts?
I'm sure she thinks she can talk to ghosts. I don't know where I stand on the ghosts thing.
Like if ghosts are real, or if like...
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that either. I've never personally like had anything happen to me.
Yeah, me either.
Ben, my co-host, in case everybody forgot who the fat man is that didn't show up today, He had some haunting experiences in his basement where he said his wall was bleeding.
Ooh.
Could have been on mushrooms, but he was very scared. He was very spooked. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything that was supernatural to me, except this one time I was in like high school. I was staying at my buddy's house, and during like that snowstorm of 70 something, I forgot what it was, but these guys fucking died in his house.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, and they carved their names into the wall, so you can go downstairs and see their
God.
names carved in the wall. I did that.
That's pretty creepy.
That was pretty creepy. Yeah.
I went to like a haunted, or like I don't remember. It's like not far from here. I guess it was an asylum, but it was also just like they used to call it a poorhouse, I guess. Like if you were homeless,
Yeah.
or like had any that people can go visit now. I feel bad, I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was cool. You know.
Was there anything spooky?
Not really. I mean, we were there with like a bunch of other people that we like didn't know, but it's like huge. We were there for like an hour or two, and it was like, man, we didn't even see like
Holy
half
shit.
of it. It was pretty cool. But we were in the basement area where they did like used to chain people up to like restrain them, and there was a tiny like bone on the windowsill.
Ooh.
And it was probably like from a rat or like an animal, but it was just a real bone
That must've
in
been-
the window, and
yeah.
I was like, ew, that was like the creepiest thing there.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I know some people that there's a abandoned like insane asylum over in West Seneca. Some of my friends have been in there. I ain't go though. But I went to Pigman's Road.
Yeah,
been
I've
there.
heard about that. My friends who are from Buffalo talk about it.
Yeah, it's like this fucking road in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
And I guess the story is that there was this ugly ass dude, and he was going to prom or something. And I mean, they've always said it's haunted because some train like actually crashed there, and a bunch of people died. But this guy went there, and then he was going to prom with this girl, and ended up to be like a joke, and he got the shit kicked out of him and died, and so now he haunts the road. But it was super weird when I went there because there was like, I went there in like the fall, and I went with my buddy and his girlfriend at the time, and they just like, there's like no wind, like nothing. Like,
Really?
Yeah, like we rolled the windows down and there was nothing. It was pretty creepy.
Yeah, I have heard it is creepy.
Yeah, and people will chase your car there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to turn off the lights and like
Right,
shut
like,
off.
turn your car
yeah.
off.
But we didn't do all that because she
No.
was too scared.
Yeah.
I wanted to get out, but I was not allowed to.
Yeah, we went, like, when I was in Fredonia, my friends and I went to, like, a couple haunted places once, and our one other friend had, like, a panic attack in the back of the car. We had to, like, leave. We were like, we gotta go. Yeah, not good.
We need you for a full episode, I think.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it the week of the WWE stream.
Yep, and I did see Logan Paul did win at WWE.
Oh, really?
Beat Rey Mysterio.
Oh, my God. Did you see they're doing, like, this YouTuber boxing thing?
No.
I can't remember. You have to, like, buy tickets, but it's, like, I don't know if it's for charity, because it's not, like, just the Paul brothers, but it's, like, a ton of YouTubers who are just going to have, like, a boxing tournament.
That's what they do.
Might
They
have
fizzle
already
out.
Yeah, it might have already happened. I don't really know, to be honest.
Well, former Bills running back Frank Gore recently did a boxing match against a former NBA player.
Really?
Yeah, he got his ass beat.
I bet.
Yeah, it was not a good showing for him. Me and Ben watched on my phone. But
Yeah.
me and Ben can't watch anything on my phone today because his fat dumbass skipped.
On your phone.
Yeah, I think our girlfriends were watching what were they watching on Disney? What was that movie with the bunny? Fuck.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No, the girl bunny.
Oh.
Shit.
Like,
Zootopia.
oh, okay, yeah.
Thank
I
God.
watched that, like, a week ago.
What the fuck? How do you...
I needed, like, something on in the background that I'd already seen before.
Yeah,
but then I
that
ended
movie
up-
was kind of good.
It was, yeah, I feel like it was one of the, I liked it.
Yeah, didn't like seeing Red.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I watched it a few days after you talked about it. I didn't, like, hate it.
You know that ending when she becomes Godzilla's nuts.
Yeah, that was
obnoxious.
I also watched Encanto, like, not long ago either, and I feel like after I watched that, I was like, all right, this movie is better.
Yeah, it is better for sure. What the fuck else? What were you about? Oh, what'd you think of Coda?
Dude, oh my god, it was so good. Because you, like, you know, you were telling me that, like, you were really close to crying, and, like, we were watching it, and I was like, this movie's good, but I don't think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, the end is where it hurts.
I know, and then it hits a point, and for, like, the last, like, 30 minutes, I was just, like, teary-eyed for, like, the whole last part.
That's how my girlfriend
movie.
was.
It was really good.
Because the dad, at the scene at the night before, and then when they were leaving, and he, like, said go or something.
Yeah.
My girlfriend was like, you need to get him off the screen or I'm going to cry the whole time.
It was one of those things where he said it and I was just like instantly like,
yeah, it hurts.
I know. That was good.
That's how I felt during Up too.
Well, yeah. That movie is upsetting. Did you, so how many of the Twilight movies did you get to
I only made it. I tried to watch. I texted you guys. Yeah. It's Friday. I texted you guys on Wednesday. So I'm going to try and watch all the Twilight movies before Friday. I made it through the first one.
It's probably the best one, so it's kind of...
I mean, a couple of thoughts I've had.
Yeah.
Number one is, why does Kristen Stewart always look like she has food poisoning throughout it? And she's
they made her so pale.
She's like trying to fight it, and it looks like she's about to throw up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that movie was... it was all right. I mean... They definitely don't have a relationship. Like, it was just kind of him staring at her.
Yeah.
And then her being like, I want it. That was basically...
The movie's weird. I have, like, a really soft spot for the Twilight movies. All of them. Doesn't even matter. I can't explain it.
Did you see it when it was big?
Yes. I went to the midnight premiere of the second one when I was in, like, 6th grade or something.
What's the worst one?
The worst one?
Yeah.
Probably the third one, I guess, because I don't really remember what happens. Because I like the second... Well, do you know... Well,
you can spoil it.
I like the second one because that's when they introduce, like, the werewolf part of it.
Oh, and the plot thickens.
Yeah, so then it's like...
Got something to look forward to.
There's, like, 2 things going on there. So that's fun. I don't really remember the third one. And, I mean...
I thought there was only 3.
There's 5.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Because the last one's, like, part 1, part 2, like Harry Potter.
Yeah. I couldn't... I did Harry Potter over the summer, but I couldn't do it all. Because I tried to watch... So last night I watched Moon Knight. I was caught up on that.
Oh, yeah.
That show's great. Mm-hmm. And then I tried to watch Twilight right after. And I just kept falling asleep.
Yeah, trying to watch all of those movies in like 3 days is kind of intense. It's a lot.
I'm still going to do it.
It's a lot. I also read all of those books
That's
when I was
insanity.
a lot younger. I know.
I know Robert Pattinson, he read the books, or I think he read one of them, and they were asking him about it, and he was like, I don't know how anybody liked that garbage.
They're not great. Like, Stephanie Meyer's just not a great
author.
But I think the movies did the best that they could.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I did watch After. I watched the trilogy of After.
What's that?
So it was Netflix rom-coms.
Okay. And
they are fucking terrible. They were three of some of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Really?
You've
seen a lot of bad movies.
I have, and it's disgusting what I spend my time doing. But it's about this girl. What was her name? I want to say it was like Tessa or something like that, or Tess or some weird shit. She was going to college, and she's like a freshman. And she was dating some dude from home. And she meets this fucking bad boy, Hayden, up in college. And the way they meet is insane. She just got out of the shower and was going in her dorm room to change. And he was just in there.
Yikes.
And she was so into it. And then they are just a terrible couple. Like, lots of struggles, like, you know, he's always screaming at her, he drinks a lot, he always talks about it, he doesn't like her. Like, she saw a video of it, but they still maintain their relationship through 3 movies. Ugh. And then, I want to say, the second one, so Tess somehow gets this job in Seattle being 19, or no, it's not Seattle yet. She's moving to Seattle, the third one. That's what it was. It was a big reveal. The second one, she's working as like an intern at this place, and who else would be her trainer besides Cole Sprouse.
Of course.
Wait, was it Cole? No, it's Dylan Sprouse, actually.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it was the other one. And he is like, why the fuck are you dating this guy if you guys are so bad together?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Because they were broken up at the time? Or no, they were together at the time. And then they broke up, and then they get back together. That's how all the movies, that's how the whole movie is.
Yeah,
all
of
three
course.
of them. And it was terrible.
Yikes.
Yeah, I definitely don't recommend any of them. They were some of the worst garbage I've ever seen.
Have you seen anything about that movie Moonshot with one of the Sprouse brothers in it?
I think I've seen stuff about it, and
Where,
I'm
like-
hearing very bad things.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It seems like the kind of thing that you would watch and then come and be like, that sucked so bad.
Yeah. Those after movies did a lot to me, though. Those movies were really fucking bad. And I tried to do the 50 Shades in Grey, too.
Ugh, yeah. Those don't look very good either.
No, I couldn't do it. I watched somebody talk about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm strong enough.
No.
But, yeah, I watched those three, and I watched one Twilight, and I watched Moon Knight, and that's all I've seen.
You like Moon Knight so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Have you watched any of it yet?
I haven't. I've heard it's good.
Crazy.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, yeah, this looks pretty good.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's nuts. That's basically how they tried to do it.
Yeah.
He's got like 3 personalities living in him, and he black out. Like this one time, like it's in the first one. It's not really spoilers, but he was supposed to go on a date with this girl, and he was like pumping up the place. He's like, "Oh, you got the best steaks here," and then he blacked out, woke up in a different like country, and the other personality had control of him. So he gets back, and he's getting ready for his date. Like, he gets all dressed up and shit. And then she goes, yeah, I ate that steak alone 3 days ago.
Jesus.
Because he was like, I had no idea. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's pretty cool.
Sounds good. I know it has Ethan Hawke in it. I love Ethan Hawke.
He's pretty good in it, too.
He's a cool guy.
I've only ever seen... I don't think I've seen much with him. But I know he's a good actor.
Yeah. He's cool.
I haven't seen Morbius yet. I want to so bad.
Me either. I'm like morbidly curious. Like,
my buddy said that I work with these people that went and saw it the Friday it came out.
oh God.
And I was like, how was it? And the guy was like, the best part of that movie was going to take a piss halfway through.
Oh no. Yikes.
I do like Jared Leto though. I'll die on that hill.
Really? Well, it's weird because like
he'll put in a great performance every once in a while.
every once in a while, like when he was in Dallas Buyers
That's
Club,
what I was about to. That was my first
like,
point.
You know, I watched that movie when I was like, I don't know, not like super young, but I wasn't like super like I don't know woke or anything. And I was like, he's like a good actor in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
Like, you know, I mean, people can say whatever they want about like you know maybe a transgender woman should have been cast, but either way,
For sure.
like his acting was good. And then it's like, dude, what happened?
Requiem for a Dream too.
Yeah.
Who's that
just,
fucking
nuts now? I don't know. He has like a cult.
Yeah, he does
sort
have
of
a
thing.
cult. Yeah, I did see that. He looks like he's trying to be the next Charles Manson
Right.
with his hair and shit. But my girlfriend started watching this show with him and Anne Hathaway on Apple TV, and he was pretty good in that too. And then Morbius came out like the same week that she was watching that. I was like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, that's weird.
But he's like super weird in that show. Like he's good in it, but he's like supposed to be Israeli, so he's got like an accent.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so every time I'm looking at him, I'm like, this isn't Jared Leto.
Yikes.
This is the guy from Suicide Squad. That movie is actually up there for one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah. Did you see the other one though?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
I
liked it.
I liked when they fought the giant star.
Yeah, that was
and the guy who
insane.
saw it was his mom. Mm-hmm. That was funny.
That was really funny. Yeah, that one was good.
Well, James Gunn knows how to like make those movies.
Yeah.
Like, superhero movies.
For sure.
Ezra Miller is out of the DCEU.
Yeah, I was wondering what they were going to do about him. If they were going to, like, keep going with The Flash or what,
I don't know what they could possibly do.
Yeah.
That just as soon as they were starting to do, like, the right shit.
Yeah.
Because the Batman was so good.
Yeah, that movie ruled.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I think it was better than the Spider-Man movie.
Oh,
be
yeah,
honest.
me too.
Not really in the same league either.
I think so, too.
Because Spider-Man was good because it's just, like, nostalgia.
Yeah, sure.
But Batman was just, like, a sick movie.
It was, like, kick-ass. That was so good.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Good Time with Robert Pattinson?
I did see some of it.
Yeah, I feel like you would like it.
Yeah.
Because it's like super high intensity.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Uncut Gems.
Yeah, same guys. It's really good.
That movie was a 2-hour anxiety attack.
Yep. The day that I saw Uncut Gems, I got in a car accident like a few hours before that. And I got checked out by like the EMTs, and they're like, well, it doesn't look like you have a concussion, but just like keep an eye on yourself for a couple weeks. And I was like, okay. My neck hurt really fucking bad.
Yeah.
But we had like non-refundable tickets to see Uncut Gems. So we still made it happen. And I'm sitting in the theater like mildly concussed
like
watching Uncut Gems. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? But it was good.
I thought Julia Fox has not looked good at all since that movie either.
Yeah, she looked awesome in that movie.
She does not look
like,
good now.
Was she a stripper before that? Or maybe
she's a model.
Maybe, oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, she's a model. And she's got a book coming out that nobody's going to read.
What?
I think it's about Kanye, like finessing Kanye or something. But yeah, I saw somebody say it's like a character from what show was it? It was like 30 Rock or Community, where like one girl on the show only looked good under certain lighting. And they say that's her in that movie.
That's hilarious. I mean, good for her, though.
She looks like she touched the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, this has been my solo act. I'm not topping that joke.
Just for 20 minutes, just sit.
Yeah, we're just going to sit here in silence until Andrew cuts this.
Really heavy breathing.
Gets mad.
People are going to love that.
Yeah. I put in a fucking parlay today just to sit on the couch after Ben said he wouldn't, just so I can talk about it. I did stand on the Hofbrauhaus table on last Saturday and yelled that I'm the best gambler in the world.
Nice. Was that
rightfully so?
What day was the Kansas game?
Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
No. That was Monday.
Monday, right.
Yeah.
I watched the first half at a restaurant, and then we left. So when I left, Kansas was losing. Or was that what it was? Yeah. North Carolina was winning at the half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see how my parlay's doing. A team, I think, is done. Are we dead?
Bless you.
Oh! Shit! Oh, parlay is very much alive. Let's go. I put in the Tampa Bay Rays. Did I put the fucking White Sox in?
That's right. Baseball.
Hold on. Yeah, I avoided that game, which was a good idea. Yeah, so I got the Rays in, and they're the only teams that have played. Only team that's played so far. They won 2-1.
Nice.
So let's win some money here.
Yeah, the Yankees won against the Red Sox today in the first walk-off win on opening day since like the 1950s.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
It went into like 11 innings.
I love when games do that.
I love baseball. I know a lot of people think it's boring, but I really like it.
I like baseball too. It's fun watching like the playoffs, but every fucking game.
There's so many games. It's like there's like no way to like keep up with this shit.
I'm trying to think of other ridiculous work stories now that.
Didn't you say you had a college story too?
Yeah, no, the Chuck E. Cheese one.
Or was that the Chuck E. Cheese one?
Yeah, I worked 2 stints at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, basically, so one was it was before I went to Fred, and then when I came home from like the summer, and I just had the most ridiculous boss too, and I don't know, he got fired because he was cheating on his wife with a coworker.
Yikes.
And she was not of legal age.
No.
She was like 16 or 17.
How old was this guy?
He was over 40.
Oh my god.
He knew what he was doing.
Right.
But the one time, so we had like a corporate boss, like a lady that would come in every place in the area and then leave. And we'd see her like once every like 6 months. Like I only met her like twice. And he had a meeting with her during a day, and it was dead. It was early too. It was like, I think I was in at like 11:30. In the meeting was at like 12:30. He's like, yo, I'm about to go grab some vodka for my car. You want some? It's like, I'll make you some mimosas. So I drank mimosas at Chuck E. Cheese with my boss.
Oh, no. That's hilarious.
I mean, you don't say no if he offers, you know?
Right.
Unless
like,
he's trying to trick me, but
right.
I knew he wasn't trying to trick
I guess.
me. I think he was genuine.
Yeah.
And Ben got along with him great, too. I'd love to hear his side of the story. Unfortunately, Ron Burgundy's here because the fat man could not make it today. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, your guys' Chuck E. Cheese stories are funny.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of things that were ridiculous there. I don't know if I talked about them, but I got quick fire some facts. One, he used to work in the kitchen, so he'd make the pizzas. And the pizzas are not like, they're hand cut.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really bad at cutting them by hand.
Yikes.
So they would come out looking like just awful pizza. Like nobody, like, was not even ever. Like one slice would be giant and one would be tiny. And so he would hand it out, and this was after him working there for like months already, but alone now. And I would have to deliver the food to the customers.
Oh no.
So the one time I don't think I was delivering it, he did it himself. He brought it out to them because of how bad he cut it. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry about this. We have a new guy in the back. He's just not getting it. I'm trying to train him." And they were like, "Oh, no, it's fine. It's okay. Just tell him he's doing good."
Aw.
But, yeah, so.
That's hilarious.
It was Ben every time. He did that to about 30 families.
I mean, you know.
If you can, you can.
That's the move, maybe. You're still getting the same amount of pizza.
Yeah, it's just
a
it
little
just
more
looks like it got
inconvenient.
aborted.
No.
Yeah, and you used to have to change the sauce every night, and Ben would do it once every 3 shifts, I think he said.
Ooh. What do you mean by sauce? Like pizza sauce?
Yeah, like the pizza sauce. You'd have to prepare it, and he would not.
Ew.
Yeah. I actually... Oh, man. I came in once. I ate an edible and picked him up, and he was just alone cleaning up pee in the bathroom.
Of course.
And it was just him and my manager at the time, and she also knew I was super high. And she didn't care because I was off the clock. But I came in, and he was cleaning up pee, mopping it, and I hear him yell from, like, I was in the kitchen. He was in the bathroom. He's like, "I'm going to find whatever kid did this, date their mom, and make their bedtime 4 p.m.
Playing the long game.
Yeah, he did play the long game. But, yeah, some of our Chuck E. Cheese stories are just insane. I want to tell a story about our friend Evan, but I don't know. Yeah, I know he listens, so he's going to hear it anyway. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just tell it. He don't care.
Right. You want me to keep his name?
Yeah, keep his name.
Okay.
He's going to be on here eventually. But, so I had knee surgery after I came home from Fredonia. And so I was back at Chuck E. Cheese, but it was a very short time I was back before I had to miss like 2 months, I think, from my surgery. And I came back for Halloween, like on Halloween. And I want to say like 2 weeks before, he calls me. He's like, "Yo, you got to come back." You know, he's like, "Come back early." I'm like, "Why?" Because I'm just sitting in bed playing Fortnite all day. And he was like, "I blew myself in." I was like, "How'd you do that?" But he was hooking up with our manager's sister. And he goes, well, I was the only one that knew it at the time because, you know, we've been friends outside of work and we were really good friends inside work. And she didn't. So she had no idea. And he goes, he did not have sex with her yet. But he was at work and our manager went up to him and was like, "Hey, how you doing? Did you have a good weekend? What'd you do?" He was like, "I finger fucked the shit out of your sister." And he was like, her face just dropped.
Oh
He was like, "I thought she asked me because she knew." He was like, "So I just ran away to the other end of the store."
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, he was like, "I tucked it in and ran." But yeah, so that's why I had to come back, and I came back, and things were way better already. He was like, "She laughed about it eventually."
That's funny.
Who said fairy tales don't exist? Am I right, Ron? Yeah, that's probably the most ridiculous Chuck E. Cheese story.
Yeah. I feel like any job involving kids has the chance to be like ridiculous.
Well, I worked. One of my more ridiculous stories too is I worked at a hospital in the psych ward, and I was in the actual like waiting room for the psych patients coming in. And they would not come in happy.
Yeah, probably not.
No, they were very angry all the time.
Because it's usually like they're getting, like emergency, like admitted.
They're in there for a reason.
Yeah.
But this one time, this girl. So when I would go downstairs to pick up, like the patient and bring them back to the waiting room, they would walk with us.
Yeah.
Like just me and like a doctor or nurse or something. And this girl came in strapped in. Like in one of those beds.
Yeah.
Just fighting, screaming, like, I am God, like all that. She was like, Donald Trump's gonna come and get me out, like saying shit like that.
Yeah.
And so we put her in a room by herself because she was not well enough to be around others yet. And she kept calling me Eminem. And she was trying to like, I don't know. She called me Jimmy too, and I have no idea. Like Jimmy was the name of Eminem in 8 Mile, so I have no idea if she thought I was actually Eminem or if she knew somebody named Jimmy and thought I looked like him.
Right.
But
I like the Eminem theory. That's
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, those are the two. But she ran at me.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I grabbed her and I was like, I'm not fucking Jimmy. But that.
So I guess she wasn't an Eminem fan.
No, I don't know. I don't know if she was just starstruck by me looking like Eminem in that moment.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was probably the most PG 13-ish story I got from there.
Yeah, it sounds like a stressful job.
Yeah, it was, and the overnight sucked. I don't know how our residential fat man does it. Does overnights, chooses it.
Apparently.
Yeah, he did it at UPS.
Ugh.
He would only go in for like 4 hours. He'd be like, dude, I just want to drive my car into a fucking wall.
It's hard because your body's like not, it doesn't want to do that.
No.
If you're not used to it. It's like, oh, it's dark out. I worked in a factory one summer. And so we did like swing shifts. You do a week on third shift, a week on second shift, a week on first shift.
That's how it was in the hospital.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And it was brutal.
Yeah.
It's not good. And some people do that for like 30 years. And it's like, oh my God. I feel for him.
Oh shit! I should have cut that out. But at the hospital, when I worked there, the one guy said he's been there for 10 years.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, you're a fucking madman. You're just here because you want to be.
Right.
It's like, it sucks. And I think my first shift was like 5 to 2. Second shift was 2 to 10, and then third shift was 10 to
5.
10 to no. It was 10 to 5. Was it? Yeah. Or no, it was 6. It was 6. 10 to 6. Because it would be 6 to 2 then.
Right.
Yeah. And then, dude, I knew that job was going to be in trouble because I sat down with my union rep.
Yeah.
And he goes, so you make this? And I was like, dude, I make $5 more than that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, do you even know?
Yikes.
Like, you don't even know
you're
me.
the union rep.
Yeah. I'm like, bro.
That's not
this is not a good start.
Not a good sign, no. I wanted to ask you and Ben about this because I don't know. Did they end up changing the overtime rules in the playoffs for the NFL?
For the NFL, they did. Yes, they are allowing both teams to have possession of the ball now.
Yeah,
which is crazy. That's the Josh Allen effect.
Right, literally, because everyone and their moms wanted to watch Josh Allen play a little bit longer.
Yeah, and then that fucking game against against Cincinnati and Kansas City won the toss. The fans went nuts. Like a coin flip should not be celebrated like a play.
Right. Yeah.
Like it just changes the game. It's not fair. Fuck the NFL for that.
Yeah, so I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and I've been to a couple Sabres games this year. First game we went to, I went with Zach, who was on here.
Yeah.
His girlfriend and then my girlfriend, and the Sabres absolutely fucking smoked this team.
Oh. Yeah,
it was great. And then we went, me and my girlfriend were like, you know what? Let's just say fuck because she's got 4. season tickets.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, you know what? Fuck the other people. Let's just go. Let's just go a Southern Tier. Let's go have a couple drinks and let's go see another Sabres game.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So we go, and the Sabres got fucking destroyed.
Of course.
It was awful.
Oh.
I have a Sabres story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I went. So I used to live with Zach out at not at Fred after like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
We used to live in an apartment together, and this was like right before COVID. I want to say like a week or two.
Oh wow.
And I was like, yo, I got tickets like in the hundreds, like super nice seats to go to a Sabres game. I don't know. It was in like January.
Yeah.
Actually, and I was like, you want to go? Because I was gonna bring my buddy Eric, but we all went out that night before and we were all fucking just hammered. I drank half a bottle of Jose Cuervo with my buddy Torres, and we went to Rec Room and Fally. It was miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember anything from that night. It was for my buddy Eric's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And so he woke up. I texted him. I was like, yo, you want to go? He's like, no, dude, I'm so fucking hungover. I was like, me too. I was like, I threw up already this morning.
Ugh.
And so I was like, Zach, do you want to go? And he's like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's ride, baby. He ain't go out. So he's just so ready for this.
Yeah.
It's like a 1 p.m. game, too. And I'm just in pain. And I'm like fucking sitting in the recliner of our apartment living room just like this. Just like my head in my hand. And he's like all dressed up already, ready to go. He's like, let's fucking go. Let's do this.
God.
I was like, all right, man. I was like, just give me a second. I gotta go throw up. And I threw up, went and I'm in the car. And then we get to the game. And the Sabres lose like 6-2, 6-1. And I'm sitting, Zach immediately bought a beer, sitting right next to me. And I'm like, dude, you need to get that the fuck out of my face before I throw it in the ice.
Oof.
And I was just like this the whole time, just miserable. And they were doing like the t-shirt toss.
Yeah.
And they launched the t-shirt behind it, like landed right behind Zach. And he went to grab it.
Yeah.
And his dad was sitting with his son next to us, and he just reached and grabbed it and took it from Zach behind Zach.
Oh my God.
Zach was like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm not pissed because it's for the kid, but like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah. I went to my first Bisons game the other day, and my friend Dustin and I were talking about that. Like, if you catch a ball at a game, like, you have to give it to a little kid or you're an asshole.
Yeah.
And it's like, what if you're like an MLB game, you know, it's like catch like a foul ball or a home run. Like, I don't want to give it to a kid, but then I don't want to look like a dick, you know?
Yeah, plus sometimes they put it on camera too.
I know, and it's like, don't put me on the spot like that.
I always think about that kid that fucking caught one, and then he walked up to like the two girls in front of him and handed it to him. That was funny.
Yeah, it's cute.
But yeah, I've never, I think I went to one baseball game and my dad got a foul ball.
Yeah.
But I was too young to remember. I haven't been to a fucking baseball game in a while. I went to the Yankees and Blue Jays when the Blue Jays were here. That was cool.
That seemed so cool. I wanted to go. I was not in town during it, but
it was cool.
Yeah, it seems like it would have been.
We talked a lot of shit to the people next to it, around it. I love talking shit to people at sporting events. It's just what I love doing.
Part of it.
Yeah. Like my little brother too, he went to the March Madness games.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking shit to Providence fans. Like, dude, what? Why? You don't need to.
Right.
Like, these people probably went there or something. Like, you don't need to talk shit to them.
Fine.
We don't have any leg in this. There's no Buffalo team.
No.
And you don't even go to school. Like, it doesn't matter. But I used to always say, when's Fredonia playing or when's ECC playing? Because I thought it was hilarious.
Yep. I went to one Fredonia soccer game, and I got a sunburn, and I was like, this sucks.
Did they win?
I don't even
Probably
remember.
not, then.
Probably not.
Fredonia does not have the best athletics.
No. We're not known for our athletics.
Good drink, though.
Yes, that is true.
I heard the girls' basketball teams, are they, I think they were good.
I remember, because when I was part of the TV station, we would film some of the basketball games and stuff, basketball and hockey.
Guys were not great.
No, but I think the girls were, like, not bad.
The girls, I think Andrew actually said he went to a girls' Fredonia basketball game just for fun with Justin and Zach, and He was like, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Just crazy. My one of my buddies played on St. Bonaventure basketball team, and I remember this one time he was hanging out with one of the girls on the girls team. They were like talking shit, and he was like, dude, your team is 1-14. He was like, she's like, we're hustling.
Oh God.
And it was just so funny. I wonder what Ben's doing. What do you think he's doing right now?
I don't know.
You think he's watching porn?
Maybe. Well,
should I call him?
yeah. See what happens. Although.
Yeah, it depends on if he answers.
Yeah, yeah. Is he? If he doesn't want to answer, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. It's ringing.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, man. What are you doing?
Got out of the shower.
Ah, you got out of the shower.
Going to dinner.
Where are you going?
B-dubs.
So you didn't come here so you can go get BW's chicken?
How's the pod?
What do you think? I got fucking Ron Burgundy in here. I mean, like, you knew the answer before you even started.
Well, what's Ron talking about?
Dude, Ron's being useless.
He's just, I don't know. He was great in Anchorman.
Not the second one. This is for poster from the second one.
Oh, no.
The second one sucked.
No.
It was like 3 hours long. It shouldn't have been as long as that fucking Avengers movie.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Yeah, I agree with that. You live?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
How much time's left?
Oh.
40 minutes left.
No, you're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. I was eating pizza.
It's all kids.
It's not kids. I was eating pizza.
It takes you that long to eat. It takes you that long to eat pizza.
Yeah, I had to change.
Does yellow on yellow look okay?
Yeah.
Were you a sunflower?
How high are you on a scale of 1 to 1?
Me? I'm dead sober. I just came out of
Are
work.
you talking? Are you,
Nice beard.
Thanks, I'm gonna shave it.
happy 4-8 day.
I don't know.
Yeah, thanks for skipping out on 4-8 day, you fucking loser. Fat fuck.
What the fuck is 4/8 day?
It's 4-8.
Right, but
It's April
it's
8th.
just the day.
Yeah, we celebrate every year.
Oh, okay.
My whole group chat.
Why?
When we were in high school, we used to really like that song First 48 by Migos.
Okay.
And we always used to make jokes about 48.
I gotcha.
And then my buddy Quinn was like, he was like, on 2048, we should get super drunk. And I was like, we
Yeah.
should just kill ourselves that day. And so it turned into a suicide pact.
Okay,
so
so
it is still...
27 years from now.
Yeah. No matter where we are in life.
Right.
We're going to Bill's Stadium and we're burning ourselves.
Just like a good a place as any. Better.
Well, I mean,
well,
they're getting a new one.
I was gonna say whole different stadium by then.
Yeah, exactly.
They better have better fucking food.
They won't.
They're not going to. I know, but
They're going to better food and there's no
Damn.
dome on there.
right. It's funny. I was telling somebody like, look, if all these fucking places in Florida can have a dome, why can't like a fucking bitter, snowy, windy wasteland have a dome?
Yeah, like Atlanta.
Right. But then I was like, I wonder if Bills fans would be like mad if there was a dome. Because don't you think that being like freezing cold and taking your shirt off in the cold is like part of it for some people?
It is.
So I think that if there was a dome, people would be like mad.
Yeah, there's definitely people that were not dome.
No, yeah. I think
But-
the snow is like,
I'm all for dome.
yeah, it would just be like more
Make it
enjoyable.
easy for Josh, too.
Right. Yeah, come on. Like, give the man a
Yeah.
break.
Let the man throw.
Let the man throw.
What else? Oh, fuck. I just had something I wanted to talk about. Oh, wait. I'm going to text Ben. Ben texted me and said, Will Smith got banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
Yeah.
Kendall Jenner didn't go to the premiere of the Oscars. And I said, stop texting me about the stupid fucking Oscars. Just hook up the phone to immediate double text. You know that's good. That's how you know you're hitting it right.
Yep. All about the Oscars.
Yep.
And nothing cool
Well-
happened at the Grammys, I don't think.
No fighting. But Will Smith did get banned for 10 years. I think, honestly, the funniest part about that whole thing
Yeah.
was how after he smacked Chris Rock and won the Oscar for Best Actor, he went up there and just gave a speech about love.
Yeah, that was
Like-
insane.
Like, man, read the room. You weren't loving anybody.
No. It's
And your wife doesn't love you.
no.
She just said that she wished that he didn't slap her and like he should have never went to violence or something.
Yeah, I mean, I also saw something. I don't know if this was old or like recent, where she like was on her like Instagram live and like wouldn't leave him alone. It was like pestering him to like say something, and it's like, lady, leave this guy alone. It's fine.
What she was an actress too, right?
Yeah, like she was in
She was in Clueless.
yeah, and she was in Friday.
She was in Friday.
Yeah, she plays Felicia.
Jada Pinkett Smith said she never wanted to marry Will and she cried at the horrible wedding.
Oh my god,
Yep.
what the fuck?
Yes.
That is bizarre. Because it's like, you know, I wonder if she felt that, well, maybe she felt that way at the time. Or maybe in retrospect, she's like, I wish I did. That's sad
Yeah.
for both of them and their kids. Like, imagine reading your mom write that about your dad.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay.
To everyone.
Right, like your very famous parents.
And then another video came out of Jada on like Instagram Live,
Mm,
and Will says, "Don't use me for clout."
damn. Yeah, I guess I feel for him.
Oh, she was in the Matrix too.
Oh, really?
She was in the shitty ones.
Oh, yeah.
2003 one, both of the 2003 ones,
Mhm.
and then the new one that just came out.
Oh, okay.
I can't name a single movie that I've seen her in though.
Yeah, I can literally only think of Friday.
I can only think of Clueless and Friday. She was in Ali.
Was that about Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, it was like the movie he was in.
Mm.
She was in Scream 2. Wasn't that the worst Scream?
I don't know. I've never seen any of those movies.
I think I've only seen the first one. But yeah, she was in Madagascar.
Oh, as
She
who?
voiced Gloria, the fucking hippo.
Oh. I didn't know that.
What a crazy. Did you see any of the Matrix movies?
Oh my god. I feel so bad. I'm so wrong.
What?
Jada Pinkett Smith does not play Felicia in Friday.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
I
her
was
on Friday.
confusing. No, I was thinking of something else. It's this woman, Angela Means. I'm really sorry.
I don't know who
Angela
she
Means.
is.
Me either. I was completely thinking of something else. And I don't know what, but I feel really bad, and now I want to cut that out of the episode because I
Nope,
sound like an
that's
asshole.
staying.
All right, no, I won't. But
You corrected yourself. That's all that matters.
I'm very sorry to both of them. I don't know what I thought.
I see a lot of people big on Star Wars again now because that Lego
Really?
Star Wars game that came
Oh,
out.
boy.
I have a weird thing with Star Wars. It's like I will watch everything they do, but like I'm not fucking like obsessed with it. Like I know people really, really are obsessed with it.
Yeah, yes.
But I haven't watched like Clone Wars or anything because people watch
Yeah,
those.
me either.
I didn't watch any of that, but I watched like all the movies, and I saw The Last Jedi in
Yeah.
theaters, and that was without a doubt the worst experience I've ever
Yeah,
had.
that movie's pretty bad.
And I was sitting in the front row. It was completely sold out. Sitting in the front row with two of my buddies, and
Yeah.
we're just like, it was like 3 hours long too.
Mm-hmm.
We were just like this the whole time. We're like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I saw that in theaters like right before. That's like maybe one of the last. Well, no, because it came out in like December or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's one of the last movies I saw before COVID.
I think that was actually the last movie I saw in theaters before COVID.
Yeah, I think mine was 1917.
Nah, I didn't even see that movie. Was it good?
That movie's awesome.
I heard.
I've seen that movie
good.
like 3 times. It's really good.
I don't know. I haven't seen too many movies like repeated. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like a couple. Like all the Marvel movies. I've seen like Guardians of the Galaxy a lot.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I've only seen like I saw Goodfellas once.
Yeah.
That movie was good. It was really good.
Mm.
But
I saw The Godfather for the first time last week.
how was it?
It was good.
I started watching Sopranos.
Oh, dude, best show ever.
I've never seen it. I just finished the pilot.
That show is awesome.
Fuck.
And it's like one of those shows that gets like
It's a
better
slow
and better.
burn.
Yeah, but the more you watch it, like the crazier it gets.
Yeah, my parents have been
insane.
obsessed with it.
My grandma
And,
loves that show.
yeah, my dad and my mom love it. And
It's great.
they said the only thing that they would ever put in the same tier of it is Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like Breaking Bad, again, it's like one of those shows where like
Breaking Bad's amazing.
it all like ties together, even stuff from like so long ago that like all comes back.
Yeah, I felt that way when I watched Watchmen on
Mhm.
HBO.
I heard that was good. No, but I heard
It's
it was
insane.
Have you ever
Like,
seen
everything comes together?
I don't think we already talked about this, but have you ever seen that show Barry?
Yes,
Oh my god, this show's fucking awesome.
Barry is great.
Third season, April
I know.
24th.
I haven't. I watched it when it came out.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna need this recap
Yeah.
more than anything.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's like fucking awesome. It's hilarious.
My dad met that who's that fucking actor? The old guy, the
Who
teacher,
plays the acting
Ye-
coach? Yeah, what's the
the
guy?
acting coach. Yeah, he's Henry Winkler.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad met him, and he was like the coolest celebrity. I think
Yeah,
I've
he
ever
seems
met.
cool.
He was so nice, and he like stood. He talked to me for so long.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
I feel like a lot of people in Hollywood, especially,
Oh
are
yeah, just fucking,
probably just complete dickbags.
for sure. I feel like Bill Hader's probably a nice guy.
I feel like Bill Hader's definitely a nice guy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine somebody saying anything bad about him. Or
I
like
know.
Paul Rudd.
Right. My friend, well, one of my friends is from like downstate New York, like right on the border of Connecticut. And Paul Rudd owns a candy shop in his town.
Does he really?
Yeah, and once in a while, Paul Rudd will just go to the candy shop and like work there for the day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really. I guess he is pretty nice.
Would you have sex with Paul Rudd?
I guess so.
All right.
Yeah, he's not like my like. Oh my god, like, you know.
No, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna be like that unless
But
they're with
he's
him.
like a good-looking guy. He's nice. He's funny.
He doesn't age.
No, nope, not really.
I watched Clueless not too long ago with
Mm-hmm.
my girlfriend, and he looks like the exact same.
Yeah, honestly,
Like with a little stubble. Is it?
I like him as Ant-Man too. I like the Ant-Man.
I think any other actor that movie would suck.
I think so, too.
It's a shitty superhero.
Yeah, honestly.
He's just a little Ant-Man that's like just runs around fucking being tiny.
He's just an Ant-Man.
Yeah, he's just like this fucking small. I really wish the theory of him crawling into Thanos' asshole was true. If that happened in
God.
theaters,
Hey man.
that would be like the best. Like that would be like the best thing that ever happened in theaters. Just like Paul Rudd
Man.
grew giant and
People-
in the Grimace's asshole. He's so funny.
R-rated Marvel.
Yeah, like why is this movie rated R? They're not doing anything,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like,
at the
what?
end he just blows
It's
up
just
Thanos'
that.
asshole.
Nothing else about it is rated R.
And it's just like a half an hour long instead of 3.5.
Are you gonna see the new Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a theory going around that Wanda kills Tobey Maguire in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I feel like
But I feel like it's not true because the director is Sam Raimi, who
Yeah.
directed all those old Spider-Mans.
right
And he said he wants to do a new Spider-Man with Tobey.
with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, and Kristen Durst said she's in too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I don't think that theory's true.
Yeah,
And plus, I feel like so many people get so mad.
yeah. Because I don't know. Is Wanda supposed to be like the villain in this movie?
I think she is.
Because I didn't watch WandaVision.
I did.
So I have no
But
idea.
like, it didn't seem like the way it ended. It didn't seem like she was gonna go off and be a villain.
Yeah,
So like, I don't know if something crazy happened or
yeah,
they're just trying to make her look that way.
yeah.
But
I'm interested to.
I think that movie's gonna be sick.
I think so too.
Just because Morbius was ass.
Right. So anything compared to that has
Yeah.
got to be better.
This guy was like, I don't know how they went from Spider-Man No Way Home to the Batman to Morbius to Doctor Strange. Like that's just insane.
What a weird like.
Putting in such a weird movie. I didn't see the Venom movies either.
Me either.
I actually saw the first one. I didn't see the second one.
Yeah.
But
And I
I
like,
fucking love Tom Hardy.
Nah, he's awesome. He's
He's
so cool.
so great and everything.
Yep.
I kind of want to go home and watch Inception, to be honest.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Like a long time ago.
The movie's great.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Mad Max Fury Road?
Yes.
That movie's sick.
That movie, it's insane. That
Yeah.
fucking, he was great in it.
Yeah.
He barely talked.
I was gonna
He
say
was
there's
still-
like no talking.
He did
in
not
this
talk
movie.
at all.
But it just like
When that dude was playing the
good.
guitar on
My
the
God.
fucking van.
It's just insane. And like a lot of that movie was like practical effects. Like the people are just doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know? Like
I watched the I saw the Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Ryan
the
Gosling?
new one, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one, and I was thinking about watching the one with what was
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Mhm.
I was thinking about watching that one.
Have you never seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
It's good.
Fuck.
A lot of people like
People say it's on the same level as the other one, but
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely like. Some people think that the first one is boring, but it's definitely like kind of like a noir movie,
yeah.
but like spacey. It's cool. I like.
Fuck. I like Harrison Ford.
He's awesome.
Did you ever see any of his interviews about Star Wars?
No.
It's just like someone was like asking him a question about having the Force or something.
Mhm.
He's like, I don't know, I don't fucking care. He's like him
I
and
think
Mark
that's the
Hamill
way
are
to
just
be.
complete opposites.
Right? Yeah.
Because Mark Hamill's like all in on it, and then Harrison Ford's like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But that's great. That's how I'd want him to be, especially with his character.
Yeah. You know.
He didn't give a shit.
Nope.
Mark Hamill did say he hated The Last Jedi, though, so I
Aw.
respect it.
Yeah. I mean it's like sad. You
They
know?
brought him back, you know, it made it start his career, and then they just fucked his character up.
Right. He seems like a nice guy too.
Yeah, people
Bums
do
me
say
out.
he's really nice. Fuck. I feel bad.
We feel bad for Mark Hamill
Yeah,
and
save Mark Hamill's
all
character.
of the nice people out there.
Yeah, in Hollywood. Except, fuck. Kevin Spacey. Fuck Kevin Spacey.
Fuck Kevin Spacey. Fuck Roman Polanski.
Yeah, Roman Polanski. I did want to see that movie, The Pianist, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Really?
I like Adrian Brody, even though
Yeah, I
he's
heard he's nuts in that.
semi-canceled. I think
Adrian Brody
I
is?
think he did blackface. Maybe
Really?
I'm not positive.
Really?
But my friend was in a movie with him not long ago, like as an extra.
They said that so for The Pianist, he went the Heath Ledger role.
Yeah,
Like he went full method.
yeah, I wouldn't
And
doubt
he
it.
was a mess after. Because he was young. He's like the youngest Oscar winner I think I saw.
Mhm.
But he he started doing like smaller roles because he was like, I don't ever want to do that again.
Yeah,
So now he doesn't
I don't
do like
blame him.
super popular movies. He did Mr. Fox. I know
Yeah.
that one.
yeah, that's a good movie.
But yeah, Pianist was good.
Mhm.
Fuck Roman Polanski. Fuck Kevin Spacey.
Who's the other guy? Who did like?
Fucking producer.
Weren't we just or Weinstein?
Yeah,
Well,
Weinstein.
yeah, fuck him. But who's
Dude.
the guy that did like Midnight in Paris? That movie's.
Oh, Woody Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen.
That dude is so weird.
I know. I almost said Woody Harrelson, and I was like, no,
No,
not
Woody
him.
Harrelson's on
I like
Problematic
that
King.
guy. Yeah.
I
Woody
went to him
Allen.
for Halloween once.
Nice. From like a certain movie.
Yeah.
Or just like what movie?
It was White Man Can't Jump.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
funny.
It was a good costume.
Yeah.
But my dad, he's big into like comedy movies and shit.
Yeah.
And he liked Woody Allen. And he was like, I was like, did you ever see, I was like, because I found out about him. I was like, did you ever, I was like, I just watched a Woody Allen movie. I just found out how fucking weird that guy is. He's like, I don't even want to talk about him.
Aw.
He's like, I love this stand up everything.
Yeah.
Married to his stepdaughter, for those who do not know.
That's fucking weird.
Married his stepdaughter. She was she was adopted from, I want to say China or something.
Yeah.
Out there.
Don't remember where.
Yeah, and so his wife was from there. They adopted this daughter,
Mm.
and then he fell in love with the daughter. He was like 50. And he fell in love with the daughter, and now he's still married to her. And it's the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. Roman Polanski's pretty weird too.
Yeah.
But like, that's crazy. I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and they had his character in there.
That movie's wild.
I like that movie.
I liked it a lot.
People hate that movie, but I didn't think it was bad.
No, it took me forever to watch it, but I liked it when I did.
It was long, and there was not a lot going on, but
Yeah.
they still were good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that I watched. I think I talked about it here. Was it where I watched House of Cards?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
He killed the fucking dog Kevin Spacey did.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds in, and it's still not worse than what he did off screen.
In real life.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like where?
He made a child bend over in front of him, like a little child
Yeah,
boy.
I was like talking to Andrew about this. I was like, where is he?
I don't know.
Like, is he in hiding? Is he like?
The thing with
Are
those,
they like looking for him? Do they not care? Like, is he not? I don't
I
understand.
don't care about the
like-
rich people. I hate Chris D'Elia,
Yeah,
He's up there.
fucking weird.
but I didn't like him before all that came out.
Yeah,
I watched his stand up,
Yeah.
entire stand up. I was like, this is
I don't
funny.
really think he's funny.
I didn't think it was funny at all. And then I watched him in You, where he was that like child molester in You.
Yikes.
Yeah, he was like, because I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
No, but
But-
I know about it.
The main character guy moved to LA, and he was living next door to this woman and her little sister.
Mm.
And the little sister was like freshman in high school, and Chris D'Elia would always like be like, "Hey, you want to come over, hang out, watch a movie or something?" And he followed her, and like, he would drug little girls, and like, yeah. So then Joe killed him. But spoiler if you haven't seen season 2. But you were rooting for it. The guy was. I know he kills people, but like, you know, if you're in the house when he's drugging her, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But he, yeah, Joe is a piece of shit though. He is a piece of shit main character. Like the actor does a fine job, but
Yeah.
like, he's a murderer. He's a stalker. You know, he's fucked up. I'm not defending him, but he, yeah. So Chris D'Elia died in it, and it turned out he was really diddling girls. But anyway, he's like, my whole point is, one day he was like, I just want to, like, he made a video on Twitter or something, or YouTube, like one of those fake teary-eyed apologies.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just want to be uncanceled. And then he just went back to his normal, like, Twitter and TikTok and all that, like now he normally did before.
Weird.
Just pretending it didn't
I
happen.
just want to be uncanceled.
Yeah, that's like how it was.
Oh boy.
And, oh, dude, I found something else I wanted to talk about. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. One of my favorite YouTubers.
Mhm.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on his video. Hold on. He made a video on. Oh shit! What the fuck? He made the video on this guy who. He like made this video on this guy who could not get a date, and so like Reddit's not really very reliable. There's a lot of fake shit that go on it, but this guy was texting this girl. They met on like Bumble or Tinder or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, he asked her like straight off, like, hey, do you want to hang out Wednesday? It was going good. He was doing it, and then she's like, yeah, let's hang out Wednesday. And then he immediately followed that up with, are you taking birth control? Because I should probably know. And then she was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do Wednesday anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he lost. He was like, okay, well, I have a bunch of other girls lined up to take me out. He was like, you're my second date Wednesday anyway.
Ugh.
And she's just not responding. And he's
Yeah.
just like, he was like, so do you just want to hang out Wednesday? And like, he would just circle back,
Right.
like go off about
Yeah.
like, he's like, I make $900 an hour at my job. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, he actually
Right.
said that.
And then you don't respond. They're like, whore.
Yeah, and they're like,
I
you're
didn't
being
say
such a
anything.
stuck-up bitch. And, like, the girl was just, she told him she was canceling. She wasn't ghosting. Like,
Right. Yeah. She told
yeah.
him. Like,
Yeah, like,
idiot.
if you don't feel comfortable, like, I mean, the question was super fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't feel comfortable, you can tell him.
Meeting up with a stranger is like weird enough.
Yeah.
Or can be.
And the first thing he asks is if you're on birth control. Yeah, so that guy, and then, like, it was just funny because, like, he would send, like, a bunch of texts, and then she'd be like, so do you still hang out Wednesday? And she'd be like, no, I don't want to hang out Wednesday still. And then he would just go back to being like, I don't fucking need you. I
Yeah.
make so much money. I got so many girls fall in my lap. Everyone's soaked around me. And then he'd be like, you want to hang out Wednesday?
The entire like nice guys subreddit is hilarious
I don't know.
and sad because it's like all that stuff where dudes are like begging women to date them, and then when they're not interested, and they're like, "Well, fuck you, bitch. I don't even want to go out with you anyway." And it's like, all right, like I'm such a nice guy.
You're missing out.
Nobody ever gives nice guys a chance.
Yeah.
I don't think you're very nice.
No, I mean, most of the time, like 99% of the time, they're not nice.
No,
You're just saying that
if
to
you're telling me you're nice.
guilt you. Well,
Well,
closing thoughts. Ben's fat. He skipped. Go Bills.
go Bills.